Back now with today's Extra Yard. This morning, an NFL player dedicated to doing some great work on and off the field. NBC's Kristen Dahlgren has his story.
Before a game, most NFL players probably think about gridiron glory.
Standing usually about the 50-yard line, I close my eyes.
But the Detroit Lions' Stephen Tulloch has something else in mind.
I think about John, I think about my mom.
The people who've most influenced his life, his family, and two young men taken way too soon. Growing up in Miami, Tulloch wasn't always an easy kid.
I got to a point where my mom didn't know what to do. She's like, man, he's hyper. He's all over the place. Put him in sports.
Football. He loved it right away. But the NFL was a long shot.
I never, a small kid, said you're too small, you weren't big enough, you weren't fast enough, you'll never make it.
Then in high school, he learned about being tough. Really tough. From teammate John Jarrett, another small player with the heart of a giant, who faced an even bigger opponent off the field.
I didn't know what cancer was or what it was all about. He battled through chemo. He lost all his hair.
And through it all, the teammate Tulloch, nicknamed Superman, kept playing football.
I've seen him take some hits. I don't know how he got up from.
Tulloch talked to his friend the night before he died.
John, how you feel? Man, I'm all right, Tulloch. I'm gonna be good, I'll be watching you from heaven.
He never forgot, and so when Tulloch finally made it big, he used the lessons he learned from Jarrett and from his own mother.
She always said, never forget where you come from, and when you have, you give.
And he did just that, starting the Stephen Tulloch Foundation, dedicated to helping youth. He's as active as he can be in the community.
All right. Hey, good try. Good try.
Which is how he met another young warrior, Ryan Kennedy. Diagnosed with a rare form of brain cancer in 2007, the 9-year-old went through 7 surgeries, 60 rounds of radiation, and multiple courses of chemo.
He loved to live life. It's okay. Just a very good kid.
Earlier this year, he told his mother it was time. But as he lay dying, he wasn't alone. Less than 2 weeks before he passed, Tulloch visited the young fan, climbing into bed next to the dying boy to play video games.
Stephen didn't know what he was doing, and Ryan was laughing at him as he was crashing cars. It was just really sweet.
Today, Tulloch keeps in touch with Ryan's family.
You doing all right?
I'm doing great.
How are the kids doing?
You're doing good.
Yes?
Yes.
Bringing them and other families dealing with cancer to Lions games. He wears a bracelet with Ryan's name and never forgets him as he takes the field, thinking about friends gone too early while giving thanks for all he still has.
When you leave the game of football, when you leave life, it's all about the legacy you leave behind. And I want to be known as a person that, tried to help or whatever he had and use his resources to give back to people the best way he can.
For today, Kristen Dahlgren, NBC News, Detroit.
That is just terrific. Well, tonight, Stephen and his teammates are holding an Adopt a Family program for people affected by cancer. His Lions take on the Green Bay Packers Sunday night right here on NBC.